going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we have a special video, and it's very important that you guys get involved with this as well, because the finest diamonds are coming to MLB The Show 19 and voting starts today. So in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can vote for your finest players. There will be over, I think they said over 30 diamond players, and there's going to be one lock on each position, for each position. So one lock, one player for each position, and then they give us a set of three players to choose from for the rest of the finest players. If you guys don't know what the finest diamonds are, basically they take the best players from that season. So the 2019 season, they will get a diamond card. In previous years, they were anywhere from 97 to, I believe, 99 overall. It may have been 97 and 98. I don't really remember from 2018, but we're actually gonna make our picks today too on this video. So make sure you guys stick around and grade my picks. Also, make sure you guys leave a subscribe. This October, MLB The Show 19 will actually be free for everyone that has PlayStation Plus. So check that out. I'm going to be dropping some tips and tricks and some tutorials for the newer players as well, and maybe a refresher for some of you guys that are veterans too. So make sure you guys leave a subscribe, turn on post notifications, and also leave a like on this video. So let's get into the video, and I will show you guys exactly how to make your votes for the show's finest. So first thing you gotta do, open up a browser, right? It is theshownation.com. I will get the link down below for a quick link for you guys in the description, so go check that out. And then it's gonna bring you to this page right here. You do have to sign in with your PSN as well, so make sure you remember what your PSN is. So, but on the very first page here, as you can see, at the very top, we're in this yellow bar thing here, vote for the finest. Otherwise, it's theshownation.com/finest_players. So I'm actually going to click on that. I want to see if it's going to make me sign in here. I think it will. I think it signed me in with my other account, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter which account it is. So it's going to bring you to this page here. It says, we need your vote to decide the finest flashbacks. The best of the best, right? A Diamond Dynasty series featuring the very best players from the 2019 regular season. The devs will select several finest to be revealed at a later date, and those players will likely include the MLB award frontrunners. So you're already going to be thinking it. You might not see like the likes of Yelich, Bellinger in some of these votes. That's because they're already going to be a lock, and they're going to be revealing that. Right now, we need your help deciding the remaining players, one representative from each of the 30 MLB teams. That's why I think it's going to be over 30 players, over 30 diamonds, because it's going to be the 30 MLB teams plus the 9. Yeah, plus the 9 that's out there. That's going to be a lock, basically. Below, vote for one of 3 nominated players per team by September 30th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So we get a whole week. They said next Monday this will end. So make sure you guys get your votes in as soon as you finish watching this video. Make sure you finish it before voting. Alright, the most voted player from each team will be named the team's finest flashback and be added into MLB The Show 19's Diamond Dynasty mode as a player card in October. October's gonna be fire, guys. Thanks for voting on the season's finest flashbacks. Alright, so we're gonna start off American League. I'm gonna go with the Orioles real quick. So we either get to choose from VR, Trey Mancini, or John Means. I don't think the Orioles will get a locked player, and honestly, between all of the players that we can choose from the Orioles, I would like to see a Diamond VR. You're gonna get speed, a switch hitter, and some pretty good power and contact, honestly. Trey Mancini would have more power, which would be a fun card, but I think I'm gonna go Jonathan VR here. Obviously, been one of the better players for the Orioles this year. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the Red Sox. So, Mookie Betts doesn't get a lock either. Mookie Betts does not get a lock, so I don't know if Red Sox will get a lock this year, but we get to choose from Mookie Betts, Brandon Workman, or Rafael Devers. It's gotta be Mookie Betts for me. Dude's been one of the better players, one of the best players in MLB these last few years. So those two are done. Yankees, we get Gio Urshela, Gary Sanchez, or Gleyber Torres. They were saying on their stream that they kind of wanted to see a Torres card. We've already seen a Diamond Gleyber Torres, so for me it's going to be between Gio Urshela or Gary Sanchez, and I've always wanted to see Gary Sanchez in a Diamond card, so that will be my pick. And I feel like a lot of you guys will be picking the same players as me too. Rays, I'm really indifferent here. Tommy Pham, Austin Meadows has a good swing, so I'm just gonna go with Austin Meadows. I'm actually basically picking guys that I think would be good cards in MLB for diamonds, right? So, Blue Jays, Ken Giles, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., or Bo Bichette. I'm going to go Bo Bichette on this one. Exciting player. You see what he's been doing, so easy pick there, and he's probably going to get it. White Sox, they get Moncada, Lucas Giolito, or Tim Anderson. So I'm going to go here with another switch hitter. I do want to see more pitchers, starting pitchers. Lucas Giolito would be awesome, but I just don't think they're going to compete with the current starting pitchers in the game. So I probably will not pick any starting pitchers in these votings. So Yohan Moncada will be the diamond of my choice. That would be amazing to have that. Indians, we got Carlos Santana, Brad Hand, or Francisco Lindor. For me, it's going to be Francisco Lindor. Easy. Always, he's had finest ever since they came out with this set. So Francisco Lindor, that's for me. Tigers, Matthew Boyd, Spencer Turnbull, or Nico Goodrum. Okay, so I may have lied a little bit here. I said I didn't think I would do a pitcher, but for the Tigers, it's actually a kind of a tough pick. I don't really care for Nico Goodrum or Spencer Turnbull, so Matthew Boyd for me it is for the Tigers. Royals, this one's going to be a fun one because they have a few players on here that I like, two players that I like. We got Jorge Soler, Whit Merrifield, or Hunter Dozier. Dozier and Soler will have power. Whit Merrifield, though, is going to be a good card, but for me, I love power in MLB The Show 19. So it's got to be another diamond, Jorge Soler. So he's got a diamond in the game already. So imagine a finest Soler. All right, and just imagine. That'd be amazing. So moving on to the Twins in the American League, we can get Mitch Garver, Taylor Rogers, and Jorge Polanco. Twins may be one of those teams that can get a locked player right away. Remember, one locked player for every position. So, but I don't know which position that would be. But we get Mitch Garver, Taylor Rogers, or Jorge Polanco. I want to see more catchers. I want to see more options at catchers. So for me, it's going to be Mitch Garver. Stros will probably definitely have a lock for them. So we see George Springer here, Yordan Alvarez, and Jose Altuve. I think Bregman might be a lock for the Stros. Otherwise, we'd see him in here. So for me, this one, I want to see, actually, Yordan Alvarez. So if that's your pick too, let me know down below. Honestly, tell me which pick you want for each team in the comments below as well. So, but for me, Yordan Alvarez is going to be the pick. I like lefty batters a little bit more. We've already seen Diamond Springer. We've already seen Jose Altuve. So most of my picks will be the ones that you don't usually see for diamonds, right? I like that they're doing it like this year, but anyways, moving on to the Angels, you don't see a certain someone. Mike Trout, possibly a locked finest for center field, who knows? But we get David Fletcher, Hansel Robles, or Shohei Ohtani. I've said this from the beginning. I want another Shohei Ohtani diamond. So for me, Shohei Ohtani is an easy pick. Athletics, this one's actually a little bit harder. All great players for the Athletics here. Matt Olson, Matt Chapman, or Marcus Semien. I want to see a diamond Matt Olson. So that's the one for me. Matt Chapman's already a diamond. I want to see that diamond Matt Olson. Mariners, we got Daniel Vogelbach, Kyle Seager, and Marco Gonzalez. Kyle Seager's been hot here in the second half of the season, but I want to see a diamond Daniel Vogelbach instead. So that's my pick there. Rangers, okay, I lied again. I want another starting pitcher here. I do want Lance Lynn as the diamond, so I'm going to go with Lance Lynn. It's something about them lefty fit pitchers, man. I don't know what it is. So, American League is over. Rate my picks in the comments below for American League. We're going to move on to the National League right now, starting with the Braves, Ozzie Albies, Mike Soroka. And I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that Ronald Acuna is going to be a lock. All right? He's going to be a lock. So that's one of my guesses for one of the finest. For me here, honestly, it's got to be Ozzie Albies. Switch hitter. Gotta love it. You see my trend, right? I'm doing a lot of switch hitters, a lot of lefties, and lefty starting pitchers too. So right there, Ozzie Albies. Marlins, indifferent again here. Don't really matter for me. But I'll go with another catcher in Jorge Alfaro. Pretty good power too. We've got the Mets, Michael Conforto, Jeff McNeil, or Seth Lugo. We have a pretty good Lugo card. And honestly, another bullpen pitcher would be cool. So I'm just going to go with Seth Lugo there Phillies, Hector Neris, Bryce Harper, or Aaron Nola. Do we want to see a Bryce Harper? That's better than the 95 overall. Does he deserve it? For me, I think I would go with Hector Neris. We already have a 95 Bryce Harper, so get me another bullpen pitcher. Get me Hector Neris. So, moving on to the National. This one's going to be a fun one. Another one where I think Max Scherzer is going to be a lock automatically, so I don't want Steven Strasburg or Patrick Corbin. Those are extra starting pitchers. So for me, it's going to be Anthony Rendon. Under the radar type of player. Anthony Rendon's been very, very good for the Nationals. I love that card. So for me, it's going to be Anthony Rendon. We got two more divisions here. We got the NL Central, the Cubbies. For me, I want a good Chris Bryant card. I like Chris Bryant on the Cubs. We've seen better days with Chris Bryant, so I would love to get a card, finest card. We got the Reds. Oh, this one's a tough one too. I don't want Sonny Gray, but it's gonna be a tough one between Eugenio Suarez or Aristides Aquino. But for me, it's got to be Eugenio Suarez, man. Dude's got. Did he hit 50 home runs? I haven't even checked. Dude's got at least 48 home runs on the season. Could possibly hit 50. So Eugenio Suarez definitely deserves a finest card. Give him a 99, man, or a 98. So there we go. My Brew Crew. This one is probably the toughest choice. We've got Keston Hiura, who's amazing with the bat. We got Mike Moose, who's having himself one heck of a season. Yasmani Grandal, who's having one heck of a season. And he's a switch hitter at catcher. He's already got a great swing at his gold card, so for me, it's going to be Yasmani Grandal. You're seeing another catcher vote for me, and I hope you guys pick Yasmani Grandal as well. Pirates, we've got Josh Bell, Starlin Marte, or Brian Reynolds. We already see a 95 Josh Bell. Do we want to see another diamond Josh Bell card, or do we want like Starlin Marte or Brian Reynolds? For me, I mean, I guess another switch hitter. I'm going to go with Josh Bell for my vote there. But otherwise, doesn't really matter for me, for the Pirates there. Cardinals, we got Colton Wong. Yeah, I want to actually go back to the Brewers. Obviously, Yelich is going to get a finest card, man. No doubt. So, Cardinals possibly could get a finest as well. You can't have a team that's at the top of the division and not have a guy that's a standout. It could be... I really don't know. Cardinals fans, let me know who you think the lock will be in the comments below. But for me here... I'm going to go with Jack Flaherty. I know I said I didn't want any more starting pitchers, but I think Jack Flaherty deserves this diamond, so that will be the one for me for the Cardinals. Down to the final 5 teams. Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte is deserving. Can't even say any more about that. Rockies, it's honestly crazy to me that Nolan Arenado is not a lock. So, my boy Nolan Arenado, one of my favorite players in the MLB currently. So, Nolan Arenado gets my pick automatically. Dodgers, another lock here in Cody Bellinger, in my opinion. But otherwise, we can get Max Muncy, Justin Turner, or Ryu. Easy pick for me here in Muncy. I don't really care for a Justin Turner finest, so Max Muncy for me. Down to the final 2 teams. How many did we agree on? Let me know down below. Padres, we got Manny Machado, Chris Paddock, or Fernando Tatis Jr. Manny Machado gets a lot of hate here in Wisconsin and Milwaukee, but I still think he's a good player. I think it would be cool to get a card, a finest card with Manny Machado. But for me, and I think a lot of people, popularity contest, basically this will be, I'm going to go Fernando Tatis. Very exciting to watch, very exciting to see him grow into that role. So Padres, Fernando Tatis for me. All right, so the Giants, maybe one of the worst picks out of this. Sorry, Giants fans, but Kevin Pillar, Will Smith, or Mike Yastrzemski. It doesn't really matter for me, so I'm just gonna pick Mike Yastrzemski. All right, so those are my votes. If we, like I said, if we have any votes together, and then you got to go at the bottom here. All right, you will not be able to change your vote or vote again. So I'm going to drop my votes. Boom. Are you sure? Yes. Boom. All right, we're cool. We're voted. Congrats. You voted for all 30 teams. So if you voted for basically what I voted for, let me know down in the comments below. Remember, the link will be in the description. So to make it easier for you guys, you have until September 30th to get your votes in. And I think it's 1 per account, per PSN account. So make sure you go check out theshownation.com. Go give yourself a vote so you can get, you can be part of the voting system so you can get your favorite diamonds in the game in October. That's going to be next week, guys. So check it out. thank you so much for watching my video today. Make sure you check out my other vids right here. Don't forget to leave a subscribe and like on this video with post notifications on. Again, thank you so much for watching and supporting my videos. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.